I'm a grassy mound. Good evening. I'm just going to make a really quick video because about dreams, crazy dreams, excuse me, that I've been having. Etch, I know you'll watch this and I will put together the video that we made today, but I just can't be fucked at the minute. But yeah, the crazy dreams. I'm taking the Seroquel at the minute to get me to sleep at night, because otherwise I don't sleep, so I'm doing that, which I think is it's the only way I'm going to sleep, so I'm doing that. But I've been having some really crazy dreams as well, really vivid. I've done a bit of research into what's been going on, and I think, you know, I'm having quite a fair few lucid dreams. I'm able to control what goes on in my dreams, as if I'm like a controller or something within my own mind, which is, but it's a very strange feeling. It's very strange. Extremely vivid dreams. I mean, if I remember my dreams in the morning, I will try to interpret them. Fuck dream books. They just generalise what's going on. But you know, if you dream this, you're going to have success. That's too general for me. I like to try and interpret it, you know, what's going on in my life at that time. So I've been having some very bizarre ones, and I think a little bit of stress, but I'm not too sure. You know, I think the Seroquel might be doing this to me. I keep dreaming that I'm being killed. Either I kill myself or I get killed by someone else. The thing is, I'm controlling it and I'm letting it happen, so it's a little bit scary. It can be quite scary actually, because lucid dreams are so real. I need to get to the point where I need to say, look, I am only dreaming, but at the minute I am actually waking up. When I'm dreaming it, I'm actually believing it's reality rather than my dream. I can't really explain lucid dreams unless you have them. They're a little bit bizarre. You know, it's strange to be able to control your unconscious mind, really. I wish I could control my everyday mind like I do, but like I do in these dreams. So yeah, the killing is kind of concerning. I'm trying not to look into it too much, but you know, I was chatting to a man in my dream, and I told him what to say, and he said it back to me. I can't really explain it, you know. I mean, not that anyone's really going to be interested, to be honest. But yeah, I'm taking the Seroquel. I have been now for about a week every night to get me to sleep. Also, my drink problem's coming back. Like, you know, it's coming back quite badly. So I'm drinking like every other night, which it's not so bad. I mean, it's not severe, but I can feel it coming back, which is a bugger, but that kind of shit happens, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I passed my exam, my coursework, flying colours, so I'm happy about that. Oh no, I won't go yet. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I can't be fucked to make just chatting videos. No one ever really looks at them. And I just think I may as well just write down what I'm thinking in my journal now, rather than expressing thoughts on camera, because, well, I just think it's a bit of a waste of time, because no one really watches them, you know, and if they do, they don't give any response back, so what's the fucking point? You know, obviously people are thinking whatever I'm saying is a little bit strange, which, you know, story of my fucking life. So I just keep it in a journal, you know. I've got a purple journal that no one ever sees, and I write down every single thing that I think about in that. Occasionally I'll show someone a poem or my thought on a certain issue, but usually I don't, because I'm, you know, a little bit tired of being called the eccentric now, a little bit tired of being called strange, because the thoughts that I have make a lot of sense to myself and I can't be bothered to share them with other people. Really now? Because no one's on my wavelength, basically. The odd person is on a certain thing, but I don't think I'll ever meet anyone quite as strange as myself. I'm quite happy in myself at the minute. You know, things are looking up and things are getting better for myself, so you know, that's a good thing. I have had, well, the last couple of weeks before I got my exam results, I was in a right pickle, and you know, I thought that was the time. I thought that, seriously, I thought that kind of depression that I went through for about 5 days, I thought that was it. I genuinely thought that that was going to be the end of me, that I would actually get to the point where I actually committed suicide. But luckily, I've come out of it, so it's fine. You know, I've been that bad before, and I know what it's like, and was pretty rock bottom, so it's quite scary to know that my mind can get in that state again. And it will. I mean, it can and it will. And as much as I try and stop it, it's, like I said, I can't control my conscious mind, but I seem to be able to control my unconscious one, which is strange. I don't know what else to say, really. Yeah, things are great for me, so the video is a diary, I suppose, a verbal diary rather than a written one, that I usually do. What else to say? I've always said to people, you know, people that have called me strange, you know, I've always said that suicide would be the end of a character like me, because, you know, I'm known amongst my peers as a character, and I know that these kind of characters do end up committing suicide, and the way I was feeling, like, before I got my results, the few days before that, prior to that, I genuinely, like I said, I did think that that was my time to come, and it's quite scary. It's quite scary because I can so quickly get into that state, and there's nothing that anyone can do to get me out of it. Strange, very strange. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say. If you have weird dreams, please do get back to me, because that's a really interesting thing. I mean, I'm quite a big fan of researching into dreams, and you know, I do believe that what you dream, if you look into it enough, and if you, I suppose, get consumed by what you believe or interpret that dream as, it can have quite a huge effect on your conscious mind. You know, so if you dreamt something and believed that it was because you were going to fail something, for instance, you know, if you believe it enough, I believe that it could have an impact. I think dreams sometimes can. I mean, stress is a massive factor with dreams, you know. Stress is a massive factor of anything to do with the mind. I mean, stress is what changes the mind, basically. I mean, obviously there's other factors, but stress is a major one. But I do think that sometimes dreams, I believe, I mean, I don't know this to be fact, to be honest. I mean, I'm not that, I mean, I'm familiar with dreams, but I'm not overly familiar with it. But I believe that it can sometimes look into your future, and you can sometimes not read the future. That sounds a bit delusional. I think you can. It can give you a little bit of insight, maybe, or it can give you a little bit of guide. They can give you a little bit of guidance. You know, if you interpret them in the way, you know, if you interpret them on a personal level, then I think they can give you a bit of guidance as to maybe you're doing something wrong. I mean, obviously you can go quite in depth with dreams, and sometimes, you know, it could make you go a little bit insane. I mean, I hate that word. I hate the word insane, but it could start fucking with your head if you did go too deeply into dreams. But I think it's interesting, and my mum did call me creepy this evening and said, does believe that I'm a little bit creepy because of my fascination with the mind, but who cares? She said she wouldn't like, you know, she calls me creepy, do you know what I mean? Even my own bloody parents say that I'm strange, so, see, can't be arsed with it. But, yeah, so if you have weird dreams, please do get in contact with me. Or if you're a lucid dreamer, then please do come forward, show your faces, or show your handwriting, or typing, writing, because I think we should chat. Okay, farewell.